Welcome to my Fresh Start series where I'll be attempting to make 1 billion GP from scratch in 6 months. If you would like to watch the previous episode or catch up on the whole series, the links can be found in the description below. As is standard, I have been training my account while I've been editing the previous video, and as you can see, I'm about to get 70 attack, which is incredibly significant. And I'll show you why. Look at it. This is why we had to get level 70 attack so I could equip the Aram staff. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. If the recoil ring doesn't give it away. I am planning to go and kill Zulrah. I'm gonna be honest, I think that this gear is gonna be really nice. I have 2 different setups here. The first being the crystal bow, which honestly, I think probably isn't going to do very well, but seems poetic, seeing how it's the reward for unlocking Zulrah. This is going to be the first attempt, and I am excited to see how it goes. Do you know what else I'm excited for? To hit 160,000 subscribers. We are less than 5,000 away, which means that if only 3% of you that aren't subscribed, we would hit it. Don't question the math. And if you like the video, like the video. Thank you. With this gear setup, my main damage comes from magic, and I'll be using the spell Fire Wave because I have the magic level for it, and blood runes are relatively affordable. Now, if you didn't know, the Tome of Fire gives all fire spells a 50% increase in damage, making my max hit in this gear, with Fire Wave, a 31. Which is actually the determining factor of why killing Zulrah is somewhat viable at this point. I'll be relying quite heavily on my magic damage to carry me through these kills. Yes! Alright, let's go. We did it on our very first attempt. The HP is completely calculated, do not worry about that. 250 grapes, 50 mahogany logs, and we got 212 scales. The crystal bow didn't feel very strong, so I am gonna try out using the rune crossbow with diamond bolts. We'll see if this setup is any better. Turned out that it was. That is the second kill. These kills are really close right now. We got 4 teleports. I'm gonna take a look and see how much these sell for right now. Apparently these go for quite a lot of money. I've managed to sell 2 Zalandra teleports for 45,000 each. I really hope that we get some more of those. Kill numero 3. Ooh, 10 snapdragons, that's not bad. Addy bars and U-logs. Every kill is a real victory right now. KC number 5. Dragon bones. Okay, let's go. I soon realized that with my stats and gear, not every kill was a guarantee. So I started to simplify my gear and switches to give me more food and a better chance at the kill. 2 minutes 49, that is our new personal best. Ooh, 1,000 flags and 10 battle staffs. That's actually a really good drop. I don't know how much the flax go for, but I'm guessing bowstrings fetch a pretty penny. I don't know if Swamp Tar is the good one or the bad one. Oh no, I think Swamp Tar is the good one. I'm also creating a little loot tab right now because I want to see if I can profit from this just off the basic drops. To be honest, I will be really surprised if I don't. Come on, give me something good. Dragon bones. Oh my god, that was so close. That was a stressful kill. 10kc has been achieved. Actually, not bad at all. A little bit sketchy on some of them, but I got that with relative ease. However, we have already used 500 blood runes, which is roughly 200,000 GPs. I do not think these are worth much. I was getting these on day 1 at the Revenants. Double Zulrah scales. Let me have a look at how much scales are right now. Scales are selling for around about 86 to 98 GP a pop. Probably just worth keeping hold of the scales if they're selling for such little. That was a very unexpected mage level at the end of this kill as well. If I can get this kill, that is. You never know, it's a bit of a coin flip with these stats, to be honest. We got teleports and grapes. Teleports equal money. Right now, it's telling me I'm getting 21.7 kills an hour. I'll consider that a solid 20 kills an hour, which honestly, that's pretty good going. Receiving a unique from this place is actually pretty doable. The only thing which is listed right now on the Grand Exchange is the magic fang, which last sold for roughly 20 mil. If we could get any of the fangs right now, we would be laughing. You know, I actually forgot coal was on the drop table here. Coal's like 500 GP a pop right now. We have a huge level coming in right now. 70 farming, which is a requirement for a certain big quest down the line, which was the goal the entire time. And from now on, I'm gonna stop doing my tree runs and just focus on the herbs. If I die in here, it's not a biggie. Oh, a hard combat task. Well, I don't know what I did. Zulrah adapt. Kill Zulrah 25 times. Dragon halberd. Oh, that's actually huge. I was thinking of buying one of these, so that is actually really, really nice. I think that's the first teammate I've had on this game. Well, that is going to be elk fodder. We will take it. That is 50 kills, and we're now going to get charged 100,000 coins every single time that I die here. So it's very important that I don't die anymore. Especially not here. I can tele out and die, that's fine, but if I die inside a Zulrah, it's going to cost 100k each death, and I can't be affording that right now. I have amassed quite a nice little loot tab here, as you can see, and I'm going to go and see how much this is all worth. 4.8 mil. The price that these actually sell for are going to be incredibly different from what it actually says they sell for. There's no way these sell for 1,000 gold. We're definitely going to be making some good money from this. I'm not going to be selling the Zulrah scales. They're hopefully going to go up in price as time goes on. 60 GP is just way too little for me to sell them. The Calquite tree seeds also do not sell, but they actually give really good farming XP, so I think I'm just going to keep hold of these. The Snapdragons I'm going to use myself, and the Pure Essence, they don't even sell for 1 GP. I'm going to wait for all of this other stuff to sell off, and we'll see how much we've made. Why couldn't that be a magic fang, man? Oh my. Humble. That's so horrible. It showed me the drop as well. Imagine if that was a fang or something. Oh my god. That's terrifying. I'd rather not know. 80 range. I think that's our first level 80 stat. Yes, it is. The XP per hour by doing this with the rune crossbow is definitely not very good, but first level 80. We'll take it. I actually thought that was an onyx for a second. Thank God it wasn't. It's the only thing I don't want to get from here. Because at the moment, the Magic Fang is selling for 20 mil. The Serpentine is 15. And we don't even know what the price of the blowpipe is yet. No! I can't believe I just did that. Oh dear. Well, that is the first official death where I have to pay 100k to get my stuff back. I moved a tick too early. Oh my god. We're up money at this point. It's okay. And everything is slowly selling off as well, so we'll recover from this loss. 50 hunter, pretty much exclusively from just doing birdhouses. Antidotes. That is the first time I've had those. I think these are going to be a really good price. Oh. So troll. I thought I got something. 75 KC Zulrah veteran. Actually thought I got something then for a minute. That's kind of sad. The rune battle axe. Okay. The first rare troll drop. Mates. Okay, I deserved that. I was not paying enough attention. Cheeky Tanzanite fang, please. Rune javelins. No. No, that is not what I asked for. Somebody just put a big, juicy order in for my swamp tar. I don't know how this has happened. Oh, it must have been the kill that I got when I tallied out. I was so confused. I'm looking at my tracker here and it says 99 kills, but it says 100 in game. We are yet to have any uniques. It's coming. And it is also a 1 in 128 for a drop anyway, so technically we're not even on drop rate yet. I have amassed all of this loot in my inventory. We did manage to sell most of the loot from the last 50 kills, but as you can see, the grapes and the manta rays didn't fully sell off. I'm going to throw this all in the grand exchange, and we'll see how much we get. All of these items right here are selling for these prices, but they just take a little bit of time to sell. This is the amount of cash that I've managed to get. We actually have just about 8 mil in platinum tokens just from the Zulrah kills we've done. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. New personal best. We have not had one of those in so long. I'm at 125 KC now. That's 128 KC. It should have been the Tanzanite fang, but you know what? We'll take the Halley instead. No! Why? I've been killing this for 14.5 hours and I get the uncut onyx. That's actually sad. It could have been so many things. Although it wasn't one of the drops that I was looking for, I did manage to sell it for 2.8 mil, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Double level, 52 hunter and crafting. There it is, boys. The big AT magic. Look at that. That's really nice, actually, because it now means when I get my ancient magics unlocked, I can actually use Blood Blitz, which is a spell that I do intend to use at some point in the very near future. Look at how much this flax is just sold for. Look at this. 709,000 coins for some flax. It's mental. I don't think I have anything on. Oh my goodness, let's go! The Tanzanite fang. Oh my god. Alright, we need to leave. I'm out. What was the KC on that? 178 KC. We're gonna go see what we can do with this because I want this gone off of my account as fast as possible. We have a bit of an issue with this Tanzanite fang. So there has never been one of these items sold on the Grand Exchange. I heard that earlier today one of these was sold privately. I believe it was 50 mil. And then another one was sold for 40 mil. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of it. I don't know how much it's going to sell for. We're just going to have to figure it out. I've agreed upon a trade, the Tanzanite fang, for 45 mil. Let's go. Oh my god. We have 45 million gold, which is actually insane. This is post-edit Raikesy talking, and I want to explain why I was so urgent to get rid of the Tanzanite fang. I knew at the time that 45 mil for a blowpipe was disgustingly overpriced. But because it was one of the first in the game, people were willing to pay stupid prices. The day after I sold the blowpipe, the price had almost halved. At the time, I didn't know how much it would crash, but I knew the prices wouldn't stay high for long. As of today, the 10th, the blowpipe's lowest sell point is 16 mil, which is nearly a third of the price of what I sold mine for just 3 days ago. However, this is just the money that we got from selling the Tanzanite fang. It doesn't include all of the other drops that I managed to get that I've been slowly selling off overnight in the Grand Exchange. All of the loot that I got within these 176 kills at Zulrah, I sold off and I put into platinum tokens. We have 21 mil in platinum tokens, which I'm going to convert now. Gives us 66 mil. I have 60 antidote plus pluses just because these are incredibly useful. I could sell them off, but I'm probably going to keep them. And I have 37,000 Zulrah scales, which I chose not to sell based on the fact that they're selling for around about 50 GP per scale. However, it does mean that we have a very, very nice 66, almost 67 mil cash stack on the Fresh Start Worlds. If I go ahead and I deposit everything in my inventory into the bank right now, which has all of my gear inside, the bank value is 102 mil right now, which is absolutely absurd. 100 mil bank already and 66 mil cash. My kingdom has been scraping along this whole time, so I'm going to be making a worthy investment to these guys. I feel like my account has slightly outgrown the combat bracelet now. It is time to grind out 175 quest points. With Quest Helper, this is gonna be a breeze. The Little Helper has been completed. 150 quest points. And I actually think that I get some levels from this as well. Thieving levels are coming in. Contacts completed. Possibly some of the nicest XP you can get from a quest right here. 15,000 thieving XP. I've just woken up this morning and I have had some things buy in the Grand Exchange. You might be wondering, why exactly have you purchased this obscure armor and weapon set? This right here is going to be my best melee training gear for quite some time. I'm going to be utilizing this armor and I'm going to use it so much that I see the 8 mil investment as being very worth it. The Obsidian armor set gives all obby weapons a 10% boost in melee accuracy and melee strength. Additionally, the Berserker necklace also increases the amount of damage when using an obsidian weapon by 20%, which means that this is going to be the best option for me to train my strength for quite some time, if not indefinitely. Funnily enough, that is the only thing that I've purchased that's expensive. The market right now is actually shifting down quite a lot, considerably on a day-to-day basis. At the moment, it feels like cash is king. I'm just gonna wait until the prices come down a bit and then I'll purchase some absolute bargains. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. We have 166 quest points right now, and the only quest that I have remaining is Desert Treasure. My time has finally come. The fields have been adequately plowed, and we have 15% Hosidius. It is now time to get ourselves 50 free thieving. Something I've always wondered about these fruit stalls is, do you actually get more XP running between the two? Because it looks like the other one spawns just before you pickpocket the next one. I've just checked the XP per hour. It looks like running between the stalls like this, on average 5 to 7,000 more XP per hour than what it is just staying stood still. 2 hours later, and the end is in sight. Get me out of there. Stop burning the lobster, come on. There we go, 66 cooking, which means we can now very safely boost to level 70 for the last recipe for disaster quest. Desert treasure has been completed. We have 169 quest points, which is very convenient, seeing as how I have 6 little quests here to do. It seems like I may have messed up. I may have overlooked the pre-quests to the pre-quest for Recipe for Disaster. It seems that I have some questing that I need to do. 1 cake of guidance for the Lumbridge Guide. Spicy stew for David. Cooked jubilee for the weird giant troll looking thing that I cannot pronounce. Ceramic. We got one last chance. Get this. No! I've got so many stews now. If I can't get the boost or cook it, I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, I get it on the first go! Alright, we burnt the first. We burnt the second. And that is why, boys and girls, you always get multiple of the stuffed snake. We defeated the bad guy. Recipe for disaster has been completed. And at last, the upgrade from the combat bracelet has been achieved. A big thank you to all of my channel members here on YouTube. If you would like to become a massive legend and join these other legends by supporting me and my content, then you can do so by clicking the join button and become a channel member starting as low as 99 pence. This supports me directly and you will receive a custom subscription badge which upgrades the longer you've been a member. Thank you to all of you who have become members and welcome to all who are new.